Good evening everyone. Welcome to Gradeup's MBA Prep channel. Welcome to the series for the upcoming MBA examinations. Okay, so first an announcement that CMAT has been postponed, right? So you must have heard that news. It came in the afternoon. I mean, we saw the site today in morning, afternoon, and we saw that it has been postponed, and the last day to apply has also been increased. The last day to apply is now 25th of February, and the examination is going to be held on. The exam will be held on in March end or towards like April beginning. And one thing that they have introduced, one new section, innovation and entrepreneurship, which has 25 questions, and it's an optional thing, right? And you will have 30 minutes to attempt that section. So most likely that would be some general awareness related to these we do not know, right, what do they mean by that, right? So we'll do some research on it and let you know if you come to know about all such things, right? So this is the thing, that CMAT has been postponed. So the ones who are preparing for CMAT, those who are worried that the admit card has not been released, okay, now be relieved. Okay, so you have more time, one more month, right? So keep preparing for the examination. And next you have this on 20th, you will have its this TISSNET, right? A new section, see, it is an optional thing. So those who want to pursue, it's a completely new thing, right? Those who want to pursue MBA in this, I don't think that will impact the scores, right? It will be like those who want, like in case of like in XAT, what do you have? They don't count GK, right? So if you want, so suppose someone wants to pursue like maybe MBA in this particular field, right, entrepreneurship, right? So that person might attempt that. Okay, yes, you have to do editing in your registration. I have not done that, right? I'll do it tomorrow. I didn't get time today. Okay, I'll see to it after this session. I'll be free after that. Then I'll check what needs to be done in that, and we'll come up with something. We'll give you what you need to do, right? So don't worry about that. You have time for it, right? So it is you still have 11 days, and the ones who are fresh applicants, those who have not yet applied, may also apply to the examination. All right, so it is going to be in March end or April beginning, so more time for its preparation. Okay, although that's not that's just that the GK part you'll have to prepare more, because other sections I'm sure you must have prepared, right? Okay, all right, so let's begin today's session. Let's see that what we have in today's session. Okay, so TISSNET, is like you have 6 days left. MHCT also, now it seems that you are not getting notification soon, so it may be delayed, right? So we do not know that when it is going to come, right? So we were anticipating that it should come soon. Now this CMAT news has put us on something like maybe that might also get delayed. Okay. All right, so let's begin today's question here, right? So we'll keep you updated, right? We'll do some research on it. So maybe in a day or two, we'll come up with the detailed explanation of what is this new thing and how it is going to impact everything. Okay. All right, so let's begin today's question here, and okay, we are unable to have the poll, right? Let me just do one thing. But I'm not seeing the poll here. Okay, I'll just launch the poll. I think there is some issue with the app today, right? I'm unable to see the poll. Okay, just give me a minute. I'm just loading that poll thing. I think it was not it did not load properly or something. Just give a minute, right? Just load that. Okay, so now it's available. Okay. All right, so let's begin today's questionnaire. Now the poll has loaded. So here's the first question. Bannerghatta National Park is in which state? Okay, and some people must have even visited this place. Bannerghatta National Park. Kerala, Karnataka, Jharkhand or Odisha? And here's your poll also running. Are you able to see the poll? Okay, the ones who are watching on app, are you able to see the poll? All right, so I think now it's all fine. Okay, so very few people got this one. I mean, right, the right answer is Karnataka. Right, the right answer is Karnataka. It's in Bangalore. Right, it is in Bangalore. In fact, near I am Ahmedabad. Sorry, I am Bangalore. If someone has been like in Bangalore, must I mean if someone has visited Bannerghatta National Park, so I am Bangalore is on the way. Right, so the ones who live in Bangalore have been to this park must have seen that uh, that I am Bangalore. The road itself is called Bannerghatta Road, right? Okay, so let's move to the next question. I think just refresh once the poll should be available now. Okay. Okay, so the next question for the day is Mark Rutte has resigned as the Prime Minister of which country along with his entire cabinet? So this was something in news, right? The cabinet was not performing and the entire cabinet resigned. He's still serving as the acting Prime Minister unless a new Prime Minister joins, right? So which country is he from? Mark Rutte. Okay, Netherlands, Sweden, Finland, or Norway? Something from current affairs. Okay, so Abhishek Raj, you were not present yesterday. He's someone who is present every day. I think you were not present yesterday, or I didn't notice you answering. Okay, again, no poll. Why is it happening that way? Right, there are some responses that I got. Right, right. The right answer is Netherlands. Okay, I mean, in January he resigned and his entire cabinet. Okay, and right, so right now he is the acting prime minister and will be replaced soon. Okay. All right. So let's move to the next question. The International Human Solidarity Day is celebrated annually all over the world on which day? International Human Solidarity Day. Right. When is it observed? 19th of November, 20th of December, 21st of January, or 22nd of February? Yes, Arvind, you can register for CMAT, right? So the registration is open up to 25th, right? You can register up to 25th. Okay, so the poll is working, right? Someone a comment. I mean, I could see responses in the. I mean, in the first question, there were very few people who were able to use the poll. Now it's working fine. Okay, so I could see 35 people responded on the poll as well. Okay, yes, the right answer is 20th of December. Okay, so some saying wild guessing. So wild guess. Okay, so like UN General Assembly in 2005 they met, right? They decided that solidarity is a universal value that should be between the people, right? And they decided to make 20th December as the International Human Solidarity Day. Okay, so Kritika's birthday, right? So now you will remember that you were born on Solidarity Day. Okay, all right. So this is maybe some out of the box question type, right? Which people generally less people know. Okay, so let's see the next question. What is the currency of Singapore? Okay, so this should be an easy one, right? Currencies, some major country. I mean, a small but significantly important country, right? What is its currency? Rupee, pound, peso, or dollar? Entrepreneurship, it has 25 questions they mentioned, so that it will be 500. Right, so it would be counted only for those, like it's like TISSNET, right? So TISSNET is optional, right? If you apply to those courses, you appear for TISSNET. Okay, so likewise, that must be the case. Currency of Singapore. Yes, largest FDI in India. Yes, Singapore, the currency is dollar, right? They are, I mean, they don't use US dollar though, so they have their own, I mean, they call it Singapore dollar, right? The currency is dollar, and Singapore dollar is almost 55 rupees. Okay, Singapore dollar is close to 55 Indian rupees. Okay, I mean the current price. It might change after some time, but currently the price is close to 55 rupees. Okay, once there was a time when dollar was also 55. I mean even less than that, right? I remember like when I was a small child, that dollar used to be 35, 40, right? Then it kept increasing. Okay, so Singapore dollar is currently 55 rupees a dollar. Which country virtually hosted the 17th Ministerial Meeting of Asia Cooperation Dialogue 2021 under the theme The New Normal and Safe and Healthy Tourism? Okay, so this was a virtual meeting that was held recently. Nowadays, all meetings are held virtually only, right? And which country hosted this meeting? Was it Japan, Indonesia, Turkey, or Saudi Arabia? So for the past few months, all meetings, I mean, I don't think any physical, I mean, meeting has been hosted in the past few months, I mean, since COVID-19. So which country hosted this? Japan, Indonesia, Turkey, or Saudi Arabia? Something from current affairs, but not many people answering this one. Okay, maybe not read it, right? The right answer is Turkey, right? It's Turkey who hosted the event. Okay, so many of you were saying Indonesia. No, Indonesia is not the host. The host was Turkey. Okay, all right. So maybe you googled also, and Google gave you some other response. Okay, that could probably the reason that most of you are answering B. That maybe you googled and did not dig down to the results. Okay, all right. So let's move to the next question. Which country will host the ICC Women's World Cup 2022? ICC Women's World Cup was supposed to be held in 2021, but it has been postponed due to the COVID complications. So which country will be hosting the event? Is it South Africa, England, Australia, or New Zealand? So last time when this ICC Women's World Cup was held, right? India lost in the finals, right, against Australia. India was, I mean, they lost very close. They were just 9 runs or something, right? 2017. India was about to win. That was a heartbreak moment, right? Uh, they were filled with emotions because they were very close to winning the tournament, right? But couldn't do that. Very they lost by, I mean, there was single digit margin, I guess, right? So it is going to be hosted by New Zealand in 2022. Earlier it was in 2021, but it has been postponed to 2022, and this news was released some 2 months back in December. Okay, next question. Who is the author of the book 40 Years with Abdul Kalam Untold Stories? 40 Years with Abdul Kalam Untold Stories. So who is the author? Avinash Chander, A. Sivatanu Pillai, Rajgopal Chidambaram, or VK Atre? Target score for CMAT for JB. See, you need the perfect, I mean, the top score, that is 99.99. I mean, you have to be in the top 5 or 6, like if you are in the OMS category. Right, and right, it will depend on your this thing as well, that which category you belong to. So if you talk about OMS, then you should target 335 plus. Okay, yes, the right answer is option B, Shivatnu Pillai. He is a scientist, and he worked closely with APJ Abdul Kalam, right? So hence the title itself says 40 years with Abdul Kalam. So he must have worked with Abdul Kalam for close to 40 years, right? So he wrote a book on him. Okay. All right. Let's see the next question. What is the number of digits in an Aadhaar card? Easy question. Even if you do not know the answer, you can see your Aadhaar card. You do not have to Google it. If you have your Aadhaar card with you, and maybe just in your wallet right now or somewhere close by, you can look into it and answer. Okay, easy question. 12, 11, 10 or 9. Some of you may be even remembering your Aadhaar card number. Isn't it? Okay, so Kaushal is going to check his Aadhaar card to verify the answer. Okay, it's 12, right? 444. They give in case of 444, right? That is the right answer is 12, correct? Right, and there is no, I mean, these are randomly generated numbers. Okay, like in some cases you have like some significance of the digits, right? PAN card and all, you have some significance, right? The last one is your something is your state or something, or like one is your surname, one is your whether you are male or female, right? So it has some significance, but Aadhaar card is some random number. Okay, yes, 10, 11, 12 digit unique number. It's a randomly generated number. Okay. All right. So let's move to the next question. A large-scale tri-service joint amphibious exercise MFEX 21 was conducted in which place? Lakshadweep, Vishakhapatnam, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, or Goa. So it was conducted recently, right? So tri service, like both, I mean, all three services, the Navy, Army, and Air Force practiced in this. Okay. Krishna is saying news of postponement of CMAT is true. Yes, that's true, right? You can check their official website, right? And like it will be either March end or in April beginning. That's what they mentioned. MFEX 21, where was it conducted? Okay, so all people saying Goa. Okay, so maybe people have not visited Goa for long, so think that Goa is the answer. No, that's not the answer. The answer is Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, it was held in Andaman and Nicobar, and as I said, it is a tri-service exercise. So 21 to 25th January, and it had participations from Navy, like Army as well as Air Force. Okay, Andaman and Nicobar. Yes, correct. All right, so let's proceed to the next question. Who was the first Indian to win the Grammy Award? Ravi Shankar, Zubin Mehta, T.H. Vinayak Ram, or Zakir Hussain? First Indian to win Grammy Award. Okay, the poll is running. Yes. Okay, so he won it in 1967. That was all of these people have won Grammy Awards, right? And he was the first one. Then even Zubin Mehta, right? T.H. Vinayak Ram, Zakir Hussain, all have won Grammy Awards for India. Okay. Okay, it's buffering. Okay, some say it's buffering. I'll just check. Everything's fine on my end. Achha, so for a short while there was some network outage. It's fine. Is it fine now? Is it still buffering or is it fine? Yeah, so there, I mean, there was some interruption in between for a short while. Okay, it looks fine, right? Okay, let's proceed to the next question then. If all works fine. Okay, so it was just a brief, for a brief moment, it was buffering. Now it's fine. A word in a web page that when clicked opens another document is called. So something from computers, right? A very frequent term, so all of you must be knowing that. Thumbnail, protocol, hyperlink, or URL. It's an out of the box thing. But sometimes they do ask some terminologies related to these things as well, right? Okay, this one seems to be an easy one, right? So all of you must be knowing that this is the hyperlink, isn't it? It's the hyperlink. Okay, so I mean, you should be aware of some common terminologies. Thumbnail is the image that you see, right? When you like you open YouTube, you see the images of the videos, right? Or like if you open any e-commerce website, you see those images. That is called thumbnail, right? Protocol are some set of rules on the internet. Hyperlink is that whenever you see something like blue, like you generally see in blue color and underlined, right? That the text is in blue and underlined, that is called hyperlink. Okay, and URL is the web address that you have, right? So if you click like that underlined text, that is that you can click, that is called a hyperlink. So URL is the proper the web address. So if you click on a hyperlink, you are directed towards uh, that URL. Okay. All right, so let's proceed to the next question. Which country is the largest producer of jute? The largest producer of jute in the world. China, India, Bangladesh, or Myanmar? So Raj, we have a Telegram group of Gradeup, right? Do join that group, and from there you will get the uh, link of this thing. Okay, the PDFs of all the sessions that we have had till today. Okay, so largest producer of jute in the world. Okay, so I'm saying Bangladesh, China. Why not? Why not people saying India? Why are you not saying India? It's India. Okay, so I see many of you saying Bangladesh, Bangladesh. No, it's India. India is ranked 1, right? Then you have Bangladesh second rank, China is ranked 3rd, and Myanmar is ranked 4th. Okay, so India is the answer. So you should know that India is the largest producer of jute in the world. Okay. Alright, so let's move to the next question. Which state government has inaugurated India's first air taxi service under regional connectivity scheme Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagrik of Government of India? Okay, so there's some scheme called Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagrik. Okay, for RCS Udan it is called. And which state inaugurated the first taxi service? Punjab, Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, or Haryana? Something from current affairs. Okay, so Raj says Hisar se. No, actually it is Hisar tak, not Hisar se. Alright, yes, you got this one correct. Yes, the right answer is Haryana. Okay. Okay, some saying Uttarakhand also. No, it's Haryana. Okay, it's Haryana. So it started from, I mean, as someone said, I think Raj told that it was from Hisar, right? So I mean, Hisar is a newly, I mean, it is a newly constructed airport, and it was from Chandigarh to Hisar. Okay, and this is the scheme Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagrik. So this is the name of the company, Aviation Connectivity and Infrastructure Developers, right? So this will use this. I mean, this used this particular aircraft, Technam P 2006 VT. Like if you want to know, interested in the aircraft, and it's a 4-seater plane. Okay, so it started in Haryana, right? Alright, so let's move to the next question. What is the capital of Lebanon? Okay, although it's a static question, but I mean important from current affairs. Capital of Lebanon. Okay, Beirut, Nicosia, Damascus, or Muscat? Okay, yes, Pakki Baat. Yes, that's correct. Right? Nicosia is Cyprus. Correct. Yes, Beirut, it was famous for the explosion, right? So sometimes you get a question which is not, which you feel is static, but it is related to some current affairs, right? So that infamous blast in Beirut, right, which happened in 2020, right? Nicosia is Cyprus, okay? Damascus is Syria, and Muscat is Oman. Okay, yes, Beirut was I mean, infamous for the blast in 2020. So remember this place. Okay, or alternatively, they might ask you that Beirut had a severe blast in 2020. It is in which? Yes, it is in which country or capital of which country? Okay. All right, so let's look at the next question. Which of these gases is not a greenhouse gas? Which of these gases is not a greenhouse gas? Carbon dioxide, methane, argon, or nitrous oxide? Okay, so something from science. Let's see how many of you know about greenhouse gases. I mean, science, environment. Carbon dioxide, methane, argon, or nitrous oxide. Okay, so all of you and unanimously say argon. Nice. So maybe you are aware about this. Yes, argon is the right answer. Right, and most of you got this one correct also. Right. Argon is the right answer. So all these are greenhouse gases, right? So the major greenhouse gases are water vapors, right? Carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, ozone, chlorofluorocarbons, hydrofluorocarbons. These are the major greenhouse gases, right? Argon, I mean the major gases, that nitrogen, right? Nitrogen, oxygen, and these are not the major three gases of Earth's atmosphere are these three. These are non-greenhouse. Okay, these are non-greenhouse. Okay, and these are the greenhouse gases. And there are they are semi-greenhouse type. I mean, they contribute in some extent, but these are definitely purely non-greenhouse gases. Okay. All right. So let's move to the next question. Which among the following is the oldest mountain range in India? Oldest mountain range in India: Himalayas, Satpura range, Vindhya range, or Aravalli range? Again, easy one. Yes, Himalayas is the youngest. Yes, correct answer is Aravalli range. Okay, all of you got this one correct. Right? No, Himalayas is not the Himalayas is the youngest. Okay, Aravalli is the oldest mountain range. Okay, Himalayas they call it young fold mountains. You must have heard, right? Okay, next question is Mossad is the intelligence agency of which country? Mossad is the intelligence agency of which country? Germany, UAE, Russia, or Israel? Mossad, very famous. I mean, it is considered as the best intelligence agency in the world, right? Very famous. I mean, by far the best in the world, right? And their stories, if you read how they operate, it's just, I mean, just amazing thing. Okay, so yes, it's Israel, right? Very dangerous, right? So I mean, they can, I mean, uh, they're just amazing, and they have done very amazing operations, right? Because of which, I mean, a small country like Israel is strong because of such a, I mean, such a great intelligence agency. Okay. All right. So let's move to the next question and see what it is on. Right. The headquarters of the Commonwealth of Indian Independent States (CIS) formed out of erstwhile USSR is at which place? Headquarters of CIS, Commonwealth of Independent States. Okay, so these are the countries that were carved out of the USSR, right? And where is the headquarters of CIS? Minsk, Kiev, Tashkent, or Almaty? headquarters of CIS? Let's see how many of you know this answer. Okay, Kaushal, Suyog, Hardik, Kriti, Abhishek. Okay, a good number of you answered it correctly. Yes, the right answer is Minsk in Belarus. Okay, it serves as the headquarters of CIS. Okay. Alright, so let's proceed to the next question for the day. Who is known as the father of the peasant movement in India? M.G. Ranade, Nirpak Tuteja, N.G. Ranga or Durgesh Patel? Father of peasant movement in India. Okay, so maybe you are not live. Okay, your video has lagged a bit, right? So just exit and enter again. Then you will be able to catch it live. Father of peasant movement in India. Let's see how many of you got this one. Okay, so most of you saying A, M.G. Ranade. Okay, no, that's not the answer. The right answer is N.G. Ranga. Okay, so his name is Gogineni Ranga Nayukulu. Okay, so his name is Gogineni Ranga. I mean, he was Nayukulu, some name like this, right? He was known as N.G. Ranga, right? Right, and he was the founder of Swatantrata Party. Okay, so he founded a party, Swatantrata Party. He was the founding president of it, right? So that was he talked about farmers and all, right? So he's known as the father of peasant movement in India. Okay. Alright, so let's look at the next question. Which city of India is known as the city of bridges? Which city is known as the city of bridges? Coimbatore, Surat, Delhi or Chandigarh? So I mean, read about different cities, what they are known by, right? And something like some cities are known by special names, and so just know those things. Oh, I forgot to start the poll. I'll just start it now. Okay, yes, I'm starting the poll. I just forgot it. Sorry. Okay, people saying Coimbatore. Okay, majority of you saying Coimbatore. No, it's Surat. Okay, it's not Coimbatore, it is Surat. Right, Surat is, I mean, it has multiple bridges. Okay, so it is known as the city of bridges in India. Okay, it is also called the Diamond City. Right, so sometimes some cities are known for more things as well. Right, so Surat is known as the city of bridges also. Alright. Okay, so let's look at the leaderboard. So in the beginning there was some issue with the poll, but now later it worked fine. Right, so we have Samir 180, Mandar 160, Ravi and Priya 150 each. Atul 140, Ashish, Mahima, Kajal at 130 each. Right, so congratulations to the top scorers. Okay, so this was the questionnaire for the day. Right, we have this questionnaire for at 10 p.m. Right, so we'll continue till testnet, and then we'll see maybe for CMAT will make it a weekly thing or something like that. Right, and uh, we'll continue this. Right. This February Mela today is the last date to avail this discount if you are looking to enroll in Gradeup's courses for preparation for different MBA examinations. You may do so by taking this Gradeup Super subscription. Okay, and we currently have a course for CMAT and Maharashtra CET, and then also for CAT 2021 we have launched batches. So in case you are preparing for these examinations, okay, you may subscribe to Gradeup Super. Okay, so that's it for today's session. I hope you enjoyed the session. I'll be back with a new questionnaire, right? And all the best for your examinations. You have just 6 days left for testnet. Right, do well in the examination. I hope the series would have helped you a lot, right? And of course you have to put your own efforts also, right? You just don't have to rely on something, right? You must be preparing on all fronts, right? And this is just a kind of a revision thing for you, right? You get to revise some things which you might have studied, and to learn some new things what could possibly be tested in the examinations. Okay, so thank you for attending the session. Have a great day.